What is up, y'all? Pat Flynn here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday. We're going to have some fun because today is Friday, which means we are here to play some games, have some fun, and of course, spin that wheel. So anyway, what a great week we had of the income stream. We had a lot of great videos come out. We've also had some pre-recorded videos come out too. We love to wrap the end of the week with just some fun and games. We're going to play a little bit of brand standing. I also owe you a watch your mouth, by the way, because I missed the secret word earlier in the week. So anyway, that's my punishment for missing that. And thank you, chat, for catching that earlier. Yeah, let's have some fun. Thanks for being here. Here we go.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Elton says today is Watch Your Mouth Day, which is so funny. Just making sure all the audio is working the way it should, and it looks like it is. So we are just about ready to go. Now, when we start these on Friday, we now have a new tradition where we start the week on this one space that's on the wheel here already, and that is gratitude right there. So if you have the opportunity to start off the day here, start off the stream with sharing something from your end in terms of what you are grateful for, I'd love for you to share that. I'm going to give a shout out to some of you. We also are going to be doing a giveaway soon, and after the gratitude portion, we're going to talk about what the prizes are, and also how we can potentially win that. No punishment, it's noble of Pat Flynn to entertain us. Yes, that's exactly why I'm here. I appreciate y'all for sticking around and for just being here to support me every day. I'm here to support you too. We're a family here, and if you're brand new, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any content coming your way. Tomorrow we're doing some website reviews and YouTube channel reviews. On Sunday, we like to have more of a chill Q&A day. And then Monday to Thursday, we go pretty deep on certain topics. I have a special guest or two coming next week, so that should be fun and interesting. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss that. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to, despite the pandemic and all the stuff that is stopping us from connecting with each other in person and to build and continue to build those relationships, I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to online still have the opportunity to grow relationships and to continue to serve others, both in a more mass sense like this, one-to-many, and also one-to-one. I've been doing a lot of connecting on Instagram lately. In fact, Instagram direct message. We're just sliding into DMs and we're trying to provide value, and that's really, really helping with the networking and the connections I've been having with other people in the industry, with some of my fans and some of you. So if you haven't yet done so, see how you still might be able to network and build relationships through connections that you might have in forums and groups and comment sections here in the income stream and whatnot. I'm just really grateful that we're still able to do that. I can't imagine, honestly, what it would be like to just be completely isolated right now. It would be tough. And although we maybe feel isolated physically, definitely mentally and connection-wise, we're still able to connect with each other. So I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for that opportunity still. Let's see, we have Dogs Are Best Friends saying, grateful for my birth family and for the ability to walk toward achieving the nomad life, or work toward achieving the nomad life, so I can be with them all over the US. That's awesome. Thank you. Mandy says, grateful to finally make it live here again and for my amazing, super awesome mystery package from Team Flynn, which definitely takes us to our special prize of the day. Mandy had once won a few weeks back a super mystery prize. So Mandy, don't reveal what that is exactly, because that's exactly what we're giving away today. We're giving away 3 more mystery packs that Jess, my awesome assistant, put together for winners previously, and it was such a big hit, and Mandy definitely let us know about that. We want to give away 3 more. So I can't tell you what the prize is, but it's a mystery pack from Team Flynn, myself, and Jess, and that's what you'll win. We're going to offer 3 winners. How do we pick the winners? Well, if we land on giveaway here on the circle or on the wheel, then that is one way that we can collect some potential winners. We'll pick 3 people every time we land on that and then add them to the Wheel of Names. And when we add them to the Wheel of Names, it'll draw randomly at the end. And again, 3 special winners for the mystery pack mystery surprise. We're also going to add names based on some of the games that we play or any wonderful comments that I just sort of see and anything that sort of stands out. I add those names to the list as well. I also want to let you know that we, even if we don't land on this, we're going to play, for sure, Brand Standing, because this is our favorite game here on the income stream. And I have a new sound effect, because anybody who is awesome and I want to give a high five to, we're just going to do the high five, my friend. High five. This is a cool sound effect because I can go high five, or I can be like, hey, if you're a hater, get out of here. Or I could whip crack. A whole bunch of other things open up. And please stop me if I get a little crazy with that. In the middle, at around 8:30 a.m., I'm going to play the game that I owe you, which is watch your mouth. It's my punishment for not saying the secret word earlier in one of the streams this week. Woo! All right. Stephanie says, I want to play, but don't put me on the wheel since I won last week. Cool. Thanks, Stephanie. Grateful for the teachers and staff keeping it going at our school, says K-Walk. Thank you for that. I agree with that as well. Okay, how about we get started and spin the wheel. Here we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Let's see. We got... Yo, what a great way to start. We got giveaways. So here's how I choose the 3 random names. I scroll through the chat. Whoever sent a message already, I will scroll up and down. And if I select you just randomly, wherever my cursor stops, I'll add you to the wheel of names. So let's just do this right now to start. Happy to see you too, Xenia and Vlada. First, we got Anka. What's up, Anka, with the flywheel? So Anka M, and as you can see, I'm adding those names here. You have a 100% chance of winning right now, but you can only win 1 prize, by the way. I remove your name after you win. Scrolling up and down here, Tim Jacobs, love a good mystery. Love that you love a good mystery, but not love. That's my brain doing its weird thing sometimes. All right, one more name, and we got Dan Norton. Been so busy during the show time last few weeks, finally able to watch. Well, hey, good thing you showed up. All right, Dan Norton, welcome, and congrats. 3 names. We're choosing 3 winners. We're going to add more names, of course, but let's spin that wheel again. All right, where are we going to end up? We got Brand Standing to start out. Yay! Okay, so Brand Standing, I love this game. It was sent to me just randomly one day. This game isn't even available right now. They're going to have a Kickstarter coming out very soon, apparently. But it's a fan favorite here on the show. BS for Brand Standing, not the other thing. And what we do is we select a demographic card and an industry card. We put the 2 together, and you have to come up with, of course, the brand name for it, or the company name. And then you shout out whatever ideas you have, however many ideas you have. I'm going to shout out a bunch of them. I'm going to select my favorites as well, and I will add your name to the list. So this is awesome. I love Brand Standing. So let's pick a good one to start out with. I also have some interesting manually created cards, because there's cards that are, obviously pre-printed, but we like to have fun here. We have, for example, a podcast, like a podcast for... we have, like, for podcasters, a podcast for podcasters, a YouTube channel for YouTubers, an online course. So we'll select from some of my own sort of manually created cards in a minute. But I want to start out with, let's see, I'm choosing at random here. All right, here we go. We got a bank for UFO enthusiasts. So put that thinking cap on. What would you call your business if you had a bank for UFO enthusiasts? Unidentified flying money. That's not good. Some of these ideas are bad, but part of the idea about this game is you come up with a whole bunch of ideas, and of course, when you're coming up with brand names, it's hard, but you got to get through the mess to get something that's great. That didn't rhyme like I was hoping it was going to. You have to be a disaster before you become the master. You have to be a mess before you impress. Bro, there we go. Missing cash. Security 51. Let's pop these on the screen here because these are starting to get good. Roswell Credit Union, the RCU. X-File Federal Bank. We got Security 51. Remember, this is a bank for UFO enthusiasts. We are not alone. That made me chuckle a little bit. Outer Banks. All right, Dustin, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that one. I like that one. A bruh for you, and I'm gonna add your name to the list here. That's pretty funny. Outer Banks. Our savings and loans exist. Let's see. Space Vaults. Area 51 Savings and Loans. That would actually be, I think, an actual name for it. Bank Space. Alien Vault. What money, says Ryan. Area 51 Saving and Loan. Alone in the Universe. Okay. Cooking with Kibby. I love me a good pun. You know, I'm a father of 2, so these dad jokes go a long way for me. Cooking with Kibby. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Probe Profits. Yo, are you sure we got all that money out of you? Let's probe a little bit more. Mystery Money. Invisible Deposits. I want to believe that my money is safe, says Scott. Alien Cash Vault. UFOs and IPOs. Not bad, not bad. The money is out there. Have you seen my money trust? What's up, phone savers? Good to see you here again. Again, try to come up with a name for a bank for UFO enthusiasts. How do I make my selections? It's sort of random to add the names to the list of potential winners on the Wheel of Names. We're just having fun here, y'all. We're just having fun. We're giving away 3 mystery packs today. Team Flynn mystery packs, which we've done once before, and it's a big hit. So let's see. Finance 101. The money is here. Little Green Bank. Take me to your lender. That's not necessarily a great brand name, but that is a great tagline. I'm gonna add you, Jeffrey. That's pretty good. I like that. Jeffrey, you guys are so... I'm just always impressed about how freaking smart you guys are and good at this game. Prometheus Bank. That movie was so crazy. Let's see. One more. We'll pick one more. Father Force is cooking. Love it. Will it fly? Ruben, I see what you're doing there. I kind of like that. Let's see. All right. Martian Money. These are all pretty good. Let's do another one. We'll do 2 back-to-back because this is definitely one of our favorite games here. We'll do... Let's see. Here we go. Let's do... I'm going to pick an online course that says an online course for the zombie horde. So an online course for the zombie horde. What would you name an online course for the zombie horde? So I'm thinking, Walking Dead comes to mind. 28 Days Later. What are some other zombie-related things? Zombieland. But online course, right? What would the online course be? And I want to hear if you can also include the outcome or the benefit, right? Like, what does this course do? You don't have to add a tagline, but if you could include like what this course offers you, like, from human to zombie in 7 days, or zombie dieting 101. I don't know. You guys are better than I am. But let's see here. Walking online, let's see, Brain Space, Becoming Undead 101, Brain Finder, a lot of brain things. You lost me with the zombie, says Anka. Does Amazon affiliate football? Let's see, Undead Transformation, Brain Space Academy, Brains for Better Business, How to Rot with Style. I don't know why there's a question mark in there because that's really good, Ryan. I'm going to put you on there. How to Rot with Style. I am a zombie, and I want to look better than everybody else. Let's see. Apocalypse 101. Best brains for better days. Learn your brains out. Let's see. The Undead Learning Academy. Find those brains. Meat Packers 101. Let's see. 15 ways to catch your dinner. Never go hungry again. Tim, not bad. Although, do zombies ever get hungry? Like, do they feel the sensation of hunger? I know they have the draw to want to eat brains, but is it because they're hungry? I guess maybe that's true. Your name's on the list already. So yeah, DJ Muhaha University. That's pretty funny. Although, do zombies say that? They're more of a university, right? Build your brains in 7 days. I thought they don't have brains. Brain games, they want brains, right? How to prepare for a real emergency when dealing with a zombie. So that would be the course for somebody who's trying to fight against the zombie horde. Our target audience is the zombie horde, right? They're in a group of other zombies. I would say how to be an extra on The Walking Dead. That would be my course. How to get paid to be a zombie in Hollywood. Yo, there we go. That's mine. They're always hungry because they are steered by a specific part of the brain. Which part of the brain? Curious. Let's see. Preventing early decomposition. Bernard, that's good. That's a very, very like structured. Yeah, I like that. All right, Bernard, I'm going to put you on here too. Bernard, ERNST. Okay, cool. How to pick the brains of all your followers. Brain Gardening 101. Grown Academy. Cool. These are great. Good job, y'all. All right, wonderful. Let's spin the wheel again. Let's see, who do we got on here already? We got 8 entries. And let's keep it going. All right. What do we got? We got giveaway. All right, let's pick 3 more random names. We're getting a lot of love on the wheel of names today, which is cool. We got John Michael Dornoff. Let's add you here. We got so many things to consider here during the stream. We got Scott Abeldinger. Nice. Abeldinger. There we go. Let's get one more in here. What's up, Mark? Good to see you here. We have, live streaming pros. What's up, live streaming pros? S short as in send that request. What's up, live streaming pros? Let's put you on here. Awesome. We now have 11 names. And we're going strong. So let's spin that wheel again. All right, what do we got? We got a question. So here's what we do. In the chat, pop in a question. I'm going to answer as many of them as I can in about 5 minutes or so. And we're just going to speed through it. So if you can ask a question, if you want to ask a question, make sure you type in question in all caps right up front, and then your question from there. And I'm going to do whatever I can to answer them as quickly and as concisely as possible. You can totally ask a question about anything, except where I live exactly, or my credit card number, or social. Anything else up for grabs, whatever you want to ask me about. So, cool. It should be Rhino Dog. Rhino Dog 34. Fixed it. I fixed it for you. Pat, how are you doing, man? Right normal? I'm doing great. Feeling very optimistic about the future, despite a lot of craziness happening. Y'all have a lot to do with that, my family. Things are very stable here at home. We had a lot of house projects just finish up. Feeling good about the content that I've been creating. My team's happy. We're quite busy, which is great. And, I'm just very, very, very happy. I wake up every day thinking about the things that are good. It's really easy to hone in and focus on the things that aren't so good, but I'm trying my best to lead by example there for you. Mandy says, when do you sleep? I feel like you're always so active. I sleep around 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. is when I go to bed. I spend a couple hours after the kids are down to fix the house a little bit, help April out there, as well as get things prepared for the next day. and then I typically wake up around 6:30. So about 6:30. So I'm getting anywhere between 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep every day. What project are you working on right now? Business, garden, kids, etc. So right now, the big project is a webinar course that I'm finishing and wrapping up probably by this weekend. I don't normally work on the weekends, but sometimes there's big projects like this, and I am tasked to get certain things done within a certain period of time. So just a lot of screen flow videos or screen recording videos for that. That's all that's left, and then we're going to be launching it probably mid-November. So we're coming up to that, obviously, but I'm really excited about the course, and it's the number one question and course that people have been asking for. Webinars, I've done about 150 or so in the last couple of years, and I've learned a lot on what works and what doesn't. Garden-wise, we are closing in on the end of our season, so a lot of the tomatoes are now turning red, a lot of the things are ripe, a lot of the lettuce is bolted and is going to seed soon, so those are inedible. So I'm going to likely take the garden down, and I have some birdie boxes, some raised bed birdie boxes, which are much nicer and deeper, and I'm looking forward to installing those pretty soon. Let's see, are you getting ready for Nanowrimo? I am. I'm going to be spending about a half hour to 1 hour each day in November writing. I guarantee I'm not going to be able to finish the book by November like I did with Superfans 2 years ago, but I am starting the process. I do have some help with this book in terms of a coach to help guide me, and it is something that I'm looking forward to publishing end of 2021 or maybe even 2022. It may also be my first traditionally published book, and we're going to give that a ride and see what happens there. Mr. X Stitch, got any standing desk tips? I've got one, so any wisdom is greatly received. Yes, absolutely. Have some sort of cushion or mat underneath you. You can find them at places like Bed Bath & Beyond that have sort of like memory foam type stuff to stand on. Not super thick like a pillow, but you want some sort of cushion because you're putting a lot of weight on those feet of yours for the first time for that long. And any sort of like carpet would work too, but even beyond that, if you have like a little raised sort of nice soft mat there, that could go a very long way. And also take breaks. Sometimes you do need to take breaks in the beginning from standing so long, and then try to minimize those breaks over time, because the whole idea is you want to stay standing, and then it just takes some endurance to stand there. I also will say that it's been very, very beneficial to do most of my work while standing up. It's been really great for posture and ergonomics. It's been really good for energy and also projection if you're doing any sort of videos or audio. As you can tell, I'm standing right now. All right, a couple more questions here. Jonathan, what is the next piece of technology you have your eye on to buy? Literally have today an iPhone 12 that's going to be arriving, like literally today. I'm just looking forward to the text from UPS to come in, and I'm looking forward to setting that up. It's been a while since I've had a new iPhone, and I'm looking forward to using the new camera, especially with a lot of the Instagram Reels that I've been doing. By the way, in case you missed it, check out the Instagram Reel that I published yesterday. It is on fire, and I've had a lot of fun reading a lot of the comments about that one. But I'm looking forward to what the new camera can do for me, and plus battery life is going to be so much better than what I have now. A couple more questions. Paula, what are some things you do in the first 30 days of a new hire to make sure the new person has the best chance to succeed long-term in your company? We often have what we call weekly check-ins. It may even have to happen even more often, but I want to give them space to do the work that they need to do, but I also want to offer them an opportunity to ask questions and feel comfortable doing that. I don't want them to ever feel like they're completely on their own and have to figure things out, but I also want them to sort of step up and see what they can do on their own too. But those check-ins that happen midweek, and it's going to be more often up front, are really key, and they're expected. They're not by surprise. In this way, we sort of encourage and we can help this person understand that we're going to check in. There's a space to ask questions, but we're also going to check in on your work too for a short period of time. Until then, we can kind of let them go and have more responsibilities and trust them a little bit more too. In addition to that, just checking in to see how they feel as well is really key. If I have another team member that better knows the work that they're supposed to do, I have them communicate with each other instead. All right, finally, Lex, how would you approach your first post on your website? I would have it be a post that, number one, welcomes people, demonstrates who I am, why I'm doing this, why this website exists, and then offers a quick win. something that people who read the first post can go, wow, that was something I didn't know, and now I have, and now I want more. I do recommend typically for both podcasting and on a blog to publish 3. Have 3 posts ready by the time you start announcing this sort of worldwide. It's okay if they're 1, 2, 3, not necessarily posted all at the same time. But before I start like letting people know about it, before my quote unquote launch date, I want to have 3 things up there. And these 3 posts, number 1, that introduction, number 2, something very targeted and specific to a subtopic within MySpace, and number 3, another subtopic and specific to that. And that way I can sort of encourage people to consume something, whether they just want to learn more about me on the website, or maybe they're interested in subtopic number 1 or subtopic number 2. They can go and see the one that makes the most sense for them, and then maybe go like 2, 3, 1 or 3, 2, 1 or 1, 3, 2, however many we can do it that way. So hopefully that helps, and let's spin that wheel. Thanks for all the questions. Is this pre-recorded or live? Janice, maybe that answers your question. Yo, giveaway. So this is not pre-recorded, obviously, because I just said your name. Unless I knew, because I traveled into the future, that you were going to say that. And this is indeed pre-recorded. Just kidding. It's not that. All right. So let's pick 3 names at random here to add to the list. Good morning, Pat Flynn. Missed the first part of the stream, but glad to be here. Glad you are here too, my friend. All right. We got Grandma Goody in the house. I'm going to add your name to the list. Grandma Goody. Love you, Grandma Goody. Thank you so much for day 200, by the way. We got Ruben with Will It Fly? Ruben M. Ruben M. And then finally, we got back to the flincher. Nice phone savers. Cool, we got Lexa CPA. That. I don't know what you were talking about, but I randomly selected you just now. So Lexa CPA, we got 14 entries. We are giving away 3 mystery packs. Team Flynn goodie bags / mystery packs. You'll find out what that is when you receive it. We've had one person at least receive it already and raved about it. She happens to be here, but she's not going to tell you what it is because it's a mystery. All right. This is absolutely the best background stream. Thank you, Carolyn. So background stream meaning like you don't need to actually have it on the screen. But what if I show you this? Just kidding. I'm not literally showing you anything. I just wanted to see what you would do. Anyway, I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Let's spin that wheel again. Woo! Yay, brand standing. That's what I'm talking about. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play brand standing once, and then we're going to play watch your mouth once because, again, that was my punishment for not saying the secret word. I think that was Wednesday. I didn't say the secret word. No. Yeah, it was Wednesday. I didn't say it. So let's do another brand standing. We're going to pick, let's see. Okay. Let's see. I think we did that one already. Just making sure we don't pick one. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. All right, so if you don't know how to play this game, we're going to pick an industry card and a demographic card. And what we do is we put the 2 together, you come up with a brand name for it, and let's go. All right, once, oh, come on. Hey, you missed twice. Anything, that's what happens when you show up late, my friend. Let's see, we're going to do a barber shop for wizards. You own a barber shop for wizards, or this is a business idea that you have. What would you call it? What would be the brand name or the company name for a barbershop for wizards? Magic or sorcery scissors? Scissors of sorcery? Sorcery? I'm thinking of mage. I'm thinking of spells. I don't know. What do you think? A barbershop for wizards. All right. And there's some, there's some obvious ones here. Magical beards, love it. Magical cuts, whiz cut, magic cuts, magical Merlins. Ooh, Merlin's a good thing. Let's see, magic cut, Harry's hairstyles. Why did I think of Harry Styles? Harry's hairstyles, Harry Styles from One Direction. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Harry Potters, magical trims. Let's see, magic cuts, whiz cuts. So a lot of similar ones here. I'm looking for something unique, right? DJ, you shall not be scruffy. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna add you on there. That's funny. DJ Eshelman. I was gonna say DJ Scruffy. DJ Eshelman, we added you. 15 entries on the list. Remember, a barbershop for wizards. What would you call it? We got... Oh, you got nothing, anything. That's all good. Let's see. Alakatrim. Katrim. Michael, I like that a lot too. Michael Short, added you on the list. Let's see. Barbershop for wizards. Let's see. Sorry, let me quit that. That was Slack. Sherlock Cot Cave, Scissor Sorcery, Razor Claw House, Magic Clips. Oh, Razor Claw. I see where you're going there. Some Harry Potter references here. Whiz Cuts. Says Kia, Tricky Cuts. We've had a lot of Whiz Cuts. Hogwarts Hair. Question, what to name this? My question is, what would they actually name the place where Harry Potter and all of them, Ron Weasley? I mean, Ron had a load of hair, right? So, where did he get it cut? Or does this not even exist because they legit have magic and can just magically cut their hair? Right? This is a scam. This is a scam. Let's see. I'm quite scruffy at the moment. LOL. I heard the sound and was looking at my Slack to see you message me. Yeah. Oh, that would be a terrible sound effect to just screw everybody over. If I were to actually have it like a soundboard effect, a Slack notification, that would be not cool. That would be not cool. Yeah, I got a thumbs down for that one. Well deserved. Well deserved. Let's see. Lorraine's DIY and more. Oh, that was for a question. Well, we'll see if we get questions again, Lorraine. But Lorraine's DIY and more has a nice ring to it. Hopefully it has a tagline that shares a little bit more about what the business is about. Spellbound hairstyles, smoke shop cuts. Let's see, expecto pro cuts. It's even hard to say right now. I like it though. I like where you're going with that. Witch styles, sharp magic, bewitch. Give me Google redeem code. That's a terrible name for a barbershop, but hey, I like the hustle. Now you see it. Now you don't. Jamie, I like that. I like that. It's more magician, but I'll take that. I'm going to add you on as well. Jamie Velasquez. Okay, we got 17 entries. Fun. Good stuff. All right, now we're going to play a game of Watch Your Mouth. Because Pat Flynn missed the word of the month on one of my streams. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, there it was. So, let's find the thing. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Watch Your Mouth is my punishment for this week. This is what I'm going to look like. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. So, I'm going to put this apparatus into my mouth. I'm going to say the words on this card, and you have to guess it, and I have to do it until somebody guesses it. So, you can rescue me from this torture if you get it. But this one, oh man. I already know that this is going to be tough because all the letters are things that are very difficult to say with your mouth wide open. Oh, this is the moment I'm looking for, says Elton. Okay. Y'all ready? Get your screenshot things ready or whatever. If you want to share this, it's fine. This is for entertainment purposes only, and thanks for entertaining me as well. Is there a sound effect for Watch Your Mouth? It would be... that would be the sound effect, right? Ooh, we got a slap sound effect. Yes, we do. Can we guess it wrongly? You can if you want to keep me going, but I prefer that you try to help me out. All right, are we ready? Jeez, okay. Oh, did I get the extra large one today? Okay. Yeah, this is the Toddlo. Todd. Oh my god, I can't say those letters. See, certain letters I can say and you can totally hear me. But then, like, I had to say as other things and. Okay, here we go. Please help me out. This I'll sing. Yeah, you guys. Why? This I'll sing. Yeah, you guys. Hey, golly. This is ridiculous. Okay. Audacious, bouncing, hey, ow, ow, ow. Audacious, bouncing, hey, guys. Oh my god. You are not correct, GTO. Not even close. Oh my god, okay. Audacious. Paula, you're really close. Audacious, dancing, the voice. Yay. Ugh. Tim got it right. A bunch of you said it earlier. Paula, I think you were first. You basically had it. You just didn't say, oh, that hurts. You didn't have a plural. But anyway, thank you, everybody who is late saying it. Just kidding. Yay, we played. All right. Good times. Somebody just walks in and is like, "What is this?" I'm out. Right. This happens every time. I always look at the viewer numbers to see if they go up or down during this time. Typically, they go down, but that's okay. Again, this is my punishment. That's what happens. There's going to be eventually a compilation video of all of these over time. Maybe that'd be kind of fun. Thank you, everybody. Good job. Let's spin that wheel again. All right, question. Let's do question again, and then after question, we're going to play a game of either.io, another fan favorite here where we choose between two choices and we talk it out together. There's no right answer, but we just see where we land amongst the crowd, and we go from there. All right, so, it was Bodacious Bouncing Baby Boys. Bodacious Bouncing Baby Boys. And saying a B word without being able to close your mouth, not so fun. Anyway, thank you for that. So if you have any questions, type them in the chat. I will answer a few of them as quickly as possible here, and then we're going to play a round or two of either.io. Give a thumbs up for today's channel with Pat. Watch your mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see here. We got question. Can you enlighten more of the next Tuesday's workshop? Yes, I can for sure, Elton. So next week's workshop is called Pricing for Profits. It's actually going to be run by my CFO, my Chief Financial Officer, Matt Gartland, who's done wonders related to the finances in my business. So this is, if you have a business and you're interested in technicalities of finance and pricing and how to position different tiers of products, cheap things, more expensive things, how to price anchor, all those little things related to pricing so that you can make more money, so that you can better position an offer. That's kind of what we're going to be talking about. I will be there, but it'll be led by Matt, who again is just a whiz at all things numbers there. So I'm really looking forward to that personally, myself too. But if you have an opportunity to check that out, perhaps you got an email about that earlier, Pricing for Profits. It's going to be a really good time for sure. Let's see here. I saw a question from Spanish and Go earlier. Question, do you use a team management software like Asana? If so, which one? We are using Monday.com right now for most of our projects and coordination. We do have another tool that we also use called CoSchedule, but that's mainly related to blog post content and coordination around that. But we're using Monday.com right now for team management. We've used Trello before, but we like the flexibility that Monday offers and just the look of it as well. Question, what's your favorite type of fruit? Right now, it's a dragon fruit, honestly. I've been introduced to dragon fruits earlier this year during the pandemic through a gardener who I went to his place to pick up some dragon fruit. He lives in San Diego, epic gardening at his channel. He's nearly at 1 million subscribers here on YouTube. His name is Kevin Espiritu. And he was just like, hey, take these home with you. And I was like, hey, are you half Filipino? And he's like, yeah, I am. How'd you know? And it's because you gave me food. Not that non-Filipinos don't give food, but it's a very, very Filipino thing to, when somebody comes over, you just like give them loads of food. Usually it's in on a paper plate wrapped in foil or something. But anyway, I'm half Filipino myself, so I completely understand that. Let's see. Question, how long on average would you say it takes to set up passive income? I would say over a year. The passive part of it is the last part of it. Passive happens after you understand who your audience is, who you're targeting, what they might need help with, creating something for them, and even maybe manually helping them, maybe coaching them in some sense. And then you can be able to productize that and turn that service or agency into something that now allows you to serve in non-real time. So whether that's hiring a team to help serve, and then you are the one sort of leading that team, or products, online courses, digital products that can be delivered without you having to be there. That's where passive comes into play. Carlos says, can someone start a cooking show without actually cooking? Yeah, I would say so. You'd have to be creative about it, but you'd have to answer that question, well, then why would I watch? And you'd have, if you can answer that and people get excited about that, then yeah, I think it could work. I mean, you could do a cooking show that it's likely, maybe even, for example, it's a podcast or a video podcast with chefs who do cook, and maybe they have large channels that can also feed people to watch, but, see what I did there, feed people to watch, but on your show, you talk about their worst kitchen nightmares. Stories from within the kitchen, untold stories, and you don't have to cook, but you're bringing chefs together, and you're getting people talking about cooking, right? So there you go, that could help, right? There we go, that's just an idea. All right. Cool. We're also going to play now a game of either.io. We have about 17 minutes here in the stream. We have 17 entries in our wheel of names so far, which is pretty good. We're going to have 3 winners selected at the end for a Team Flynn Mystery Pack prize, which should be a lot of fun. Thanks for your answer, Spanish and Go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Congrats on the growth of your channel as well. I see that it continues to grow and get better and better all the time. So let's play either.io. So the way this works is I'm going to show you a choice, and you have to make this choice. You tell me in the chat whether you are team blue or team red, and we'll see where we end up. And I'm going to talk through this decision as well, and we'll see where we actually end up related to the 1 million+ people who usually vote on this as well. And we could see if we're more with the majority or the minority. So let's play the first one. Would you rather, if you had to live in one of these places, would you rather live in an amusement park or live in a zoo? Now, I don't know if it's because it's Halloween, but literally my brain goes to horror and creepiness. Both, in my opinion, would be creepy, right? Amusement park, super creepy at night, all by yourself, especially with like clowns and fun houses and things like that sometimes. Like noises, I'm sure. Plus you have animatronics and other things like that at amusement parks. That would be really, really scary. I would imagine that Disneyland would actually be pretty scary at night, but I think Six Flags would be even more scary, right? And then living in a zoo would be cool too. I mean, it wouldn't be cool. It wouldn't be cool at all. I'm thinking of how the jungle and the savannah and the desert, all those different habitats come to life at night in ways that you do not want it to come to life, right? It would be blue. It would be blue because there are living things that could literally kill you in a zoo. And noises, yeah, blue for sure, 100%. Oh, Gabriella has a good thought. But zoos smell, especially in the summer. This is true. Disneyland is scary in the day, says Luke. Okay, I'm going to go Team Blue. Let's see where we end up. Yeah, okay. I think it's because of what we just talked. 1.1 million people voted. 1.1 million people voted. Now, are there lights on at the zoo? The lights are on May. No, never mind. No zoo. No zoo. All right, let's play another one. I have to go full screen because some of these are not family friendly, by the way. Oh, this one is definitely family friendly. This one could divide us. This could divide us. Would you rather, blue, watch The Sandlot, or red, watch The Goonies? I absolutely love both of these movies. The Sandlot, Smalls, You're Killing Me. There's so many great moments in that movie. You got The Goonies. Hey, you guys. Some incredibly momentous moments in movie history in The Goonies and in The Sandlot. Man. Benny Hernandez. Yeah. Smalls. Making the s'more when telling the story about the dog. The Goonies is so good though. I love the guy who has all the contraptions and the inventions, and there's pirates and real treasure, real gold. Tim says, I don't want to live in a world where they don't both exist. Don't make me choose. This is so... Oh, no way, Mike Castle. If you visited the set, that's so cool. Oh, my gosh. I don't know this one. I love both movies, but I got to go with the sports movie. I love me a good sports movie. I love me a good movie about... And they're both about friends. They're both about camaraderie, helping each other out in tough situations. But I'm gonna go with Sandlot. I'm gonna go with Sandlot. I'm gonna go with Sandlot. Team Blue. Wow, I'm in the minority, but not by much. 47% of people agree with me. So hey, split right down the middle. And you know, I knew this was gonna be a tough one. Josh Brolin says pick red. Right, Sandlot, literally my favorite movie, says Mandy. It's such a good movie. I picked Sandlot, but Goonies is close behind. Classics for sure, absolute classics. Love them. Let's see. These are gross. Nope, not gonna pick that one. Would you rather burp confetti or fart glitter? Why? Let's see. Okay, final game of either here. Would you rather go to a distant planet or travel through time? Would you rather go to a distant planet or travel through time? I think we know what my answer is going to be for this one. It's going to be red. Back to the Future, to do that'd be great. Now, there's obviously a lot of questions around each of these, right? If I'm traveling to a distant planet, like, can I come back? Is it safe? Will I have to wear a spacesuit the whole time? Am I going to be the first, or will there be a colony there already? You know, all those sorts of questions come to mind. But traveling through time, it's like, can I go to any time that I want, or is that kind of random? If it's random, then maybe not, because I might end up in 45,000 BC with cave people and just like, you know, crazy things happening, similar to Orson Scott Card? No, the Time Machine, the original Time Machine book. I couldn't live in a spacesuit. 88 miles per hour. Yeah, red all around. Let's go red. 85%. Well, considering how the world is going, I can understand why some people would feel to want to travel to a distant planet right now. But, and true, Bernard's like, is it a distant planet that's a gas giant? Or what? Would you go to Mars? If it was safe to go to Mars and you could come back, would you? That's a more interesting question, to be honest, because that's going to happen probably within our lifetime, or in a very short time period here, which is crazy. I like this thought here. I'll travel to the future when people go to a distant planet. That's funny. All right. So let's spin that wheel. We got about 9 minutes left. Hopefully we can get some more names on the wheel. We will also maybe play another game or two or answer questions. We'll see what happens. So let's spin that wheel. You having fun today, chat? I hope so. Either.io. We literally just played 3 games of that. Spin it again. Spin it again. We got story time. All right. Story time. So somebody give me a topic that I can tell a story about. Sometimes I just go into it. Sometimes I like to get cues from the chat. So give me a topic. I'm going to go right into it. I love telling stories. Storytelling is an amazing skill that I want to continue to get better at. We should all want to continue to get better at it. It's how we sell better. It's how we build relationships better and all that stuff too. Having fun, says David. Is that the topic? Airplanes. Okay, Michael. Let's talk about airplanes. So this is 2011. I just started speaking on stages and was getting really excited about it. And in fact, I wanted to go even deeper into it. So I started traveling a lot to a lot of different conferences. One thing that happened before I started speaking full time or more often, I had already gotten a couple under my belt, but I have to give a big shout out to a friend of mine here on YouTube, Antonio Centenio from Real Men, Real Style. He apparently downloaded one of my ebooks called eBooks the Smart Way. He used that to develop a free lead magnet that he then offered on his website, Real Men, Real Style. And he had over 100,000 people download it and join his email list. And he was so grateful that when he saw that I was starting to speak a lot, he reached out to me with a 27-minute video that essentially was a coaching, a masterclass on how I could better dress for the stage, taking into account my height, my dark complexion, my everything. He literally gave me the rundown on the types of clothes, where to get them, what might look best, colors, all the things. So I remember I bought some stuff after that based on his recommendation, and then I was out to go to speak at another conference. And when I got to the airport, I actually was running a little bit late. And I got there and I went to the counter and I said, hey, I need some help because I might be late for my flight. And I had never, ever been treated with such professionalism and kindness than in that moment. And I want to say that it was because I was professionally dressed, well-dressed at the airport. I was being called sir. I was being very, very formalized, helped to get to my plane on time. And I don't know if that would have happened if I was just wearing jeans and a shirt like I normally do. And I started to notice at the conference, people started to, I don't know, there was just something that had to do with what I was wearing and how I was feeling in what I was wearing, I think was a part of it too. But at this conference, which was Blog World Expo, I started to get comments and people started to, share pictures, and people commenting on those pictures said some nice things. And it just provided another level of confidence that I had never had before, walking into a room and being on stage and commanding that stage. And it was partly sad because I was like, I don't want this to be the case. I want everybody to be equally paid attention to. I want everybody to be treated equally. But as we all know, that's not true. And the way that one appears, or the way that one dresses, especially in a more professional setting like that, definitely matters. And that taught me a lot about style. It taught me a lot about saying a lot before even saying a word. And now when I go to conferences, you'll notice that I'm definitely dressed well. I have some custom pieces now. And it was just interesting, right? Now it's interesting also now because I'm not going to be speaking as much anymore. Plus, conferences aren't a thing right now. So my dress to impress right now is literally shirts that say things that you could read on a stream, and some Adidas sweatpants. As you can see, I'm wearing some Adidas sweatpants. So it's sad, but it's true, and you can either take advantage of that or not. But that just reminded me of, who was that, Michaels, who said airplanes. I didn't even talk about airplanes. I talked about the airport, but that just kind of reminded me of that story. I wanted to pass on that lesson to you. And I'm not saying that you can, you have to buy nice clothes, but the way you appear says something about yourself. And especially when you are trying to convince people about something on stage or even sell something, it kind of matters. And sadly, that's how it works. That's how it works. And I do miss conferences too. Cool. Great. Let's spin the wheel maybe 1-2 more times, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get some more names on that list. Thanks, Michael. Giveaway, perfect. So we're going to add a few more names, 3 more names to the list here. That'll round it out nicely at 20. So here are the list of names so far. And I'm going to scroll up and down and add some people. Yo, we got Tom. Oops, let's take my face away from there. Let's keep going here. I choose these at random from the chat, like the packaging of a product. That's right. We got Redacted 33. And then finally, our final name here is, oh, that person's on the list already. We got Makeup by Antonica. Cool. Well, let's see. We got a little bit more time. We'll spin the wheel one more time. Maybe we'll get something to give away. We'll see. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Question. All right. I'm going to take one question here before we finish up, or maybe a couple if they're quick and easy. But again, thank you so much for Zenian Vada says, Pat, you deserve to put yourself on the list sometimes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, but this is for you. You guys do enough for me by being here, by supporting this, by sharing the show, by liking, hint, hint, and of course, subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to do that. Hit that bell notification icon. I have a video coming out in about a couple hours. As many of you know, I've been doing a lot on Instagram Reels. I've been running an experiment for the last 30 days, and I wanted to share the results of that and also share these Reels with you that I have been doing. I have them all back to back, so you can watch them all. They're just 15-second clips, but I have them all back to back, so you can watch them. Anyway, let's see here. Never miss a stream. Hit the bell button. Thank you so much, Kwa. What topic have you been speaking on next Friday? Oh, that's for John. Why do you like Loom, says Save a Bear. Good question. So I've been using Loom a lot for specifically SPI Pro. Within SPI Pro, it can integrate really well with Loom. And so when a person asks a question in SPI Pro, if you don't know what SPI Pro is, smartpassiveincome.com/pro, you can check it out. But the cool thing about Loom is that when I quickly and easily record a video from my desktop, then I can just drop in the link that Loom gives me right away, and it is embedded into SPI Pro automatically. So then people feel that it's even more personalized of a response. I can say the person's name, and it's actually much easier and faster for me to properly share an answer because I just am used to speaking, obviously, with the live stream and the podcast the whole time. So yeah. Let's see. Question from Dustin. Did you play through Breath of the Wild with your kiddos? No, I played it by myself. My kids were too young to play video games at the time when Breath of the Wild came out. So I crushed through that. And then my son got old enough a couple years ago to play, and he got through it all on his own. He beat it all by himself, which was really cool. And I wish we could have played it together, but I think the next one's coming out very soon, right? Which is predating 100 years of that story. Anyway, super fun. Thank you guys so much for coming on today. We're going to choose our winner right now, and I'm going to choose 3 winners to receive an SPI mystery pack. So you'll get that in the mail at some point in the future, but let's go with this. Janice says, you look so funny. Thank you. I'd rather look funny than ugly. All right, here we go. Jeffrey Holdridge, our first winner of the day. Congratulations. Now, you'll need to send an email to pat@patflynn.com, Jeffrey, to claim your mystery prize, and we'll get that set up for you, Jeffrey. So I'm going to remove you from the list. We're going to pick 2 more names. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Favorite book to read to my kids? It was The Giving Tree, but they're a little too old for that right now, although it's always a good reminder to have that. Jamie, congratulations. Send an email to pat@patflynn.com. Awesome. All right, final name. Here we go. Kia, I would say if you're on a Mac, Ecamm Live is great. Dan Norton, see what happens when you show up, my friend? You win a prize. So Dan, send an email to pat@patflynn.com. So we got Jamie. We got, oh, who was the first winner? Totally escaped me. Jeffrey Jamie, Jeffrey, and Dan. Congratulations, y'all. Woo-hoo. Thank you all so much for coming in. High five. Good game today. And just appreciate you all for coming in on our casual Fridays where we just mostly have fun. I answer a few business questions here, but it's mostly about playing games. I played Watch Your Mouth. We played some brand standing as well, which was super fun. And I'm looking forward to playing again next Friday. But tomorrow we're doing some website and YouTube channel reviews here on the show. So come on back. You might learn something. And then come back on Sunday too. Tomorrow we're starting at... tomorrow we're going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific. So 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So thanks, everybody. Good luck, and keep up the good work. Have a great weekend, and get some relaxation time in if you can. Until I see you next, thank you. Just thank you. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Take care, and as always, Team Flynn for the win.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Yo, thanks again. This community, you always blow me away with how smart you are, with brand standing, how such good questions come in. And just the fact that you're here, you're communicative, you're liking the show, that helps out a lot. And I just want to say thank you. Peace out. Much love.
Bruh.